Hey, so I just wanted to do something a little different. Still with the same mission to uplift, to guide, and support people on their journeys, but to kind of take some of what we're seeing in the media and kind of give it a perspective shift, maybe, or look at it from a higher angle, a more evolved angle, maybe. So I'm going to try this and see how this goes, okay? So, right now we are watching Hollywood, the illusion of it all really fall apart. And we've been watching it for years now at this point. And, there are people who, have the conversation because a lot of your celebrities that we see, have God at the forefront of their lives, right? They say God, they have God on their albums, they use God in their, when they're speaking and how blessed and covered and all these things that they are, which is absolutely true, right? Like, yeah, God is within everybody. So, yes, they're right. But then, the conversation of like free will and how come, things happen and this and that, and God wouldn't allow certain things. But actually, He would allow people. He gives you your gifts and He gives you a vision. And then you do the work and He will cover you and provide the provision for it, right? And with that, you are able to live whatever type of life that you choose to live. You get to build the core values, all of the things, right? And sometimes people build all of that and God gives it to them, right? But then they get so high in these positions of power and greed and money and fame and wanting to go viral takes over, right? The need and the desire. And so then they start doing things that go against their actual moral compass, their actual inner guidance, right? It goes against what God has given them, what God has placed on them, which He will allow. But He will also allow karma to come and get you. He will also allow you to do the things that you are doing, but not without consequence. You may think that because you have the money or because people have the fame that, oh, well, whatever they're doing is right. No, sometimes God will publicly, the same way He publicly lifted you, will publicly start to expose those things in you to teach you a lesson, to get you to come back to where you're supposed to be. And we're looking at that in a lot of these people who are, being called out for the stuff that they've been doing behind the scenes. We're also looking at that with this Tamar situation that's going on. There is mess involved in whatever she was a part of that was against whatever she and who she's supposed to be. And that is God's way of saying, hey, I'm going to stop you right here before you do too much.